Hey everyone, welcome back to a new Kevin's Creations here on Geektopia Island. I'm your host Kevin.
And I'm Cardwell.
And today we're actually going to be messing around with the new Valhalla rulers. And the ruler of choice for today is Brunhild.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing, I essentially call it Brunhild's jewelry box. Because it's the first iteration. It's very toolboxy in what it does. And you know.
There's sparkly gems in there.
Yeah, we like gems and jewelry. So we're going to delve into it and we're going to see what she can do. Alright, so Brunhild. New Divinity ruler. One of the white starter decks. And she's got Divinity 10, Judgments for 4, 2 white and 2, and Energize for a white. Pretty simple.
Yep.
So when she Judgments, she turns into a 12/12 flyer.
Pretty good.
Awesome. I'll take a 4-mana 12/12 flyer all day.
Right.
And then when she enters, you put a Resonator from your graveyard into the field. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So 4 mana, you get a 12/12 flyer, and you get a creature.
So you get more upside for a 12/12 flyer.
Yeah.
Just more power on the board.
Just why not?
Now with Divinity, of course, you get to have certain runes, correct?
Yeah.
What are we doing with those?
Alright, so each one gets their set of runes, and you can have up to 5, or you have to have 5, and then you can have any number of Divinity in play up to 10.
Yes.
10 is the max that you can have in play, but you can have more in the 5 cards, if that makes sense. So you can have like 11 in the cards, but you can only play up to 10.
Yes.
Which is exactly what I have. So I have a Divinity 3, which is Karmic Reversal. It is a white and 1 for quick cast, and if damage will be dealt to target J/Resonator you control, it's reversed to your opponent instead.
And that's really good for 1 white.
It's 2 white. Two, 1 white and 1.
Oh, sorry. The reflection over here.
Yeah.
But that's still really good.
Yeah, 2 mana, prevent damage to my dude and redirect it to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I killed a Lucifer player earlier today because I was just like, no, you can take 9 instead of me. Card is silly. I like it a lot.
It'll come out of nowhere. Just
yeah,
literally.
It's gonna catch some people.
Yeah.
Next up is Ring of Legend. If you're playing against a white deck, they're always gonna have this in their sideboard as Divinity because it's just good. Not sideboard, in their side deck.
Yeah, and the Rune Deck.
Yeah. So Ring of Legend is 1 mana quick cast white for Divinity 3. And target J Resonator gains Eternal until the end of turn.
As simple as that.
And Eternal is if it would be destroyed, it's not.
Yeah, that's the new keyword for it now.
It's so strong. Like, I mean, it's Flourishing Hope. So, and y'all know how much we love that card.
Yeah, especially since it's already in the deck. But we'll get to that. So that's just an extra Flourishing Hope.
So, I mean, you can always just be like, no, don't target that dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Yeah, thanks. Next up is Dispel. It's one white quick cast for Divinity 2 rune, and it's got choose 1, destroy target addition, or you gain 1,000 life. I like this card a lot, but I've always liked 1 mana gain 10 life cards because Gathering of Fairies was good to me. And
that's 1/4 of your life for 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's saved my life so many games because you're just like, end of turn, gain 10 life.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's so fun. I don't know.
And if you need to destroy addition, if that comes up, then yeah, there you go.
But definitely you can switch that one out with some of the other Divinity runes. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah, there's literally no harm in having it in your rune deck.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah. Next up is Whispers of an Angel. So 3 mana Divinity for Divinity 2. And it's got quick cast as well, but it's a chant rune. You can pay 2 less to play this card from a rune area. So essentially 1 white. And you gain that life and you draw a card. Fantastic.
We both played this in the limited pre-release, and it's just so good.
It's so good.
It's really good.
It's 1 mana, you get almost 1/4 of your life, and you draw a card.
And draw a card.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then finally is Brunhild's Master Rune, which is Odin's Judgment. 3 mana. Play this card only if your J ruler is Brunhild, and you destroy all Resonators.
Seems good.
So if things are getting out of hand, you're just like, no, we're all gonna go home and sit down.
Yeah.
And then you probably still have a Brunhild as a 12/12 flyer, so you're just like, cool, swing for 12. Bow. I mean, that's just what she does.
Just any control players of any like TCGs always want a board wipe in hand.
Yeah.
And this is literally just like, you have it right there whenever you
need
it.
You always have the capability of being like, kill all your dudes.
Just the oh no switch. Like, oh, just let's do it. Kill all the board.
But that's it as far as her Divinity and what I have in it. I do have 11 in there, so I can only play up to 4 of them. It gives me the options to play one or the other 3-drop ones. I don't know. I played the first 4 at one point, and I played the others. It's just, it gives you so much extra value.
So with that, do you are already enjoying the new divinity system?
I do. I think it's going to be really good for the game, and it's an interesting mechanic for sure. It's going to take a little getting used to, but I like it.
All right. Now with that, let's go ahead and jump in the deck.
Let's delve into it.
The first one to help you, Brunhild, look all pretty is the Gem Mallet Panda. 1 white, 1/4 panda. Cards into the field, gain a gem of any attribute. And then you may tap this guy, and then of course banish a gem, produce 1 will of any of the attribute of the gem.
Yeah.
Correct. And then of course there's one where you banish 3, but have you ever...
I've not really gotten to that point. He's really only there for that turn 1 to play him, get a gem that's usually a white gem or a black gem, but usually a white gem, and then have extra mana. That's his main purpose, is to be like, cool, mana ramp, cool.
Yeah, seems good. Alright, the next one, Fierica. 2 white, 6/6, human. When this card is put in the graveyard from your hand by a spell or ability your opponent controls, put this card back to your hand and you get a gem of any attribute. Now, of course, tell us, you've seen so many discard out there, correct?
Yeah, so Lucifer's everywhere, and Lucifer's all about discard spells. And that's why I partly wanted to use her, just because if they Judgment with Lucifer and you have to discard 3, you're just like, cool, discard any number of these, you get that many gems, and you get the card back. So you don't really lose any value, you just gain gems.
Exactly, and with her other abilities, you can tap her, gain a gem of any attribute. It doesn't share it. It's basically a gem that you don't already have.
Yeah.
And banish 5 gems, destroy target addition. And that's cool that it's any 5 gems.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to have the separate colors, so she just helps you feel that, but you can use any number.
Yeah, and her ability to tap to always add a gem is what... I thought about using the white 1-drop that adds white mana normally, but I wanted to go gems with her just because it gives you that extra bump against discard. And I can keep fueling a Gem Mallet Panda to add more mana if I need to, because I can be like, remove the white with Gem Mallet, add a white again so I can do it next turn.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
It's just where I was at.
Alright, also more gems. The Jewel Princess here. Kevin, what are we doing with her?
Alright, so Jewel Princess is just a fun 2-drop that I was looking through, and I was like, I need a 2-drop that's pretty cool. And she kind of fit the bill. She's only a 1/1 for 2 mana, so it's kind of bad on the power and toughness, but she comes into play and destroys a tapped Resonator, and you gain a gem of any color. So you're just like, cool, kill that dude, I get that gem. Yeah. Fantastic.
And when is there not a Resonator tapped attacking you?
Yeah, I mean, they're always going to be swinging turn 2 or turn 3, and especially if they're playing any kind of aggro decks. You're just like, cool, 2 mana, kill that dude. And now I can block your big dude. Thanks.
Alright, the next one. Orphica. 2 white, 4/4. Dragonoid. Pandas you control gain +2/+2, so that will help a little bit, right? When this card is in the field, remove target Resonator from the game. Then the next turn, put it back in the field. So what we're doing?
All right. So her purpose is mostly to blink my dudes. I've had the ability to blink other things, but mostly I want to blink my dudes because I have a lot of come into play triggers or enter the battlefield triggers. So I just get to do silly things like Gem Mallet Panda gives you extra gems, or if you blink a Jewel Princess, you get to kill another dude.
Yeah. Which is pretty good, actually.
That's her purpose, really.
And of course she has another ability. When this card goes in the graveyard, you go get a panda, reveal it, and put it in your hand.
And I have Gem Mallet Panda, and then I have another panda that we'll cover in just a second that he's usually the one that I go and get.
Yeah. Alright. Talk to us about this Kilo.
Alright,
to work with everything else.
So the new creatures, some of the new ones I got is Ear, the Valkyrie of Mercy. She's 2 white and 1 for a 6/7. And she comes into play, you get a 2-drop Resonator or less from your graveyard to the field.
Yep.
She does not have any stipulations other than a 2 and under. Like, there's a Divinity Rune that she can have that has for a 2 and under human, but Ear doesn't care. Ear is just 2 and under. So that's why I was searching for 2-drops, because I get Orphica, I can get back a Gem Mallet, I can get back a Jewel Princess,
yep. Fierica.
Or even a Fierica if I need to. But my main ones I want to get back is a Jewel Princess to kill a dude, or an Orphica to blink a dude. And the cutest thing I got to do earlier was play an Ear, blink my Ear out with an Orphica, get Ear back, and then get a Jewel Princess to kill your dude. So you get all the extra dudes and the extra power in play.
Yeah, so much synergy to work with each other. Alright, of course, Sigrun, Valkyrie of the Victory, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Valkyrie.
Oh, it's a little hard to read.
Yeah, right. So much stuff flying through as she comes in. 2 white, 2, 10/10 flying. Seems pretty good. This card gains Eternal whenever during your turn. Whenever this card attacks, rest target J/Resonator. Really good.
The power level on this card is insane. Every
Yeah.
time I played it, my opponent really needed to try to kill it. He always would too on his turn. He was just like, I have to kill this thing because it's too... It gives you too much advantage because you're just like, swing 10, tap that dude. Why the dude gets to attack that?
Yeah.
That is the thing. When you attack with her, you have to declare what you're attacking at first. So you can't tap down the dude and swing at the same dude. It has to be a different dude you tap down if you're attacking.
So no cute tricks like that. Because that would be too broken. Otherwise, they would also just give her precision too.
Yeah.
So like...
Yeah. Granted, if you have two of them, you can tap down one and then swing at that other one and tap down another creature.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it helps, but...
Cute little wombo combo.
Whatever.
Alright. Now, returning dude, Mephistopheles here. 2 white and 1, 8/8. Whenever you do Judgment at the ruler, then you can invert this card. J Resonators your opponent controls enter the field tapped. Or rested. So, that's really good.
Yeah.
And, of course, tell us the beautiful thing when he flips.
Alright, so when he flips, he turns into a 10/10 with precision.
Yeah.
It's already amazing. And then he gives your opponent's creatures, your opponent's...
No, he has flying, actually.
Oh,
Sorry.
flying, I'm sorry.
But still, flying for 3.
Yeah, I'll take a 10/10 flyer. Great. J Resonators your opponent's control get -2/-2. And then your opponent's come into play triggers don't trigger.
Yeah.
So like their Belials, their Shemhazas, anything that enters play, no, don't trigger it.
Now with this rotation, was it Abdul is gone?
Yeah, Abdul is gone, so this is the new semi-Abdul. He's a little harder to get unless you're playing like quick judgments, but still, like mana ramping, that's what the Gem Mallet Panda into a Mephistopheles shuts down a lot of aggro decks really hard. Like Kirik, stay home for a second because Mephistopheles front side says all their dudes come in tapped. So all that little piggies and all the haste dudes, they can stay home and be tapped. Thanks.
Like go ahead and waste your strength counters.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
Alright, now the next one. Jet. He's a very ambitious panda there. 2 darkness, 2, 10/10, of course, for 4. When this card enters the field, gain a darkness gem. You can banish a darkness gem and target resonator gets -4/-4 until end of turn.
So this is the panda that I'm searching for with an Orphica if she dies. Because you just get... Once you get enough mana ramp into your quicker dudes, then you just stack black gems as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because then you get one of these and you're just like, kill that dude, kill that dude, kill that dude. And if you have a flipped Mephistopheles, you're already -2/-2 on their board. So then that makes Jet just easier to kill dudes with. Like,
and he makes combat math really hard for the opponent too.
Yeah. And it forces, like the synergy I have with it is all about the goofy little gems with Gem Princess and Gem Mallet Panda and all that. But it just gives you so much extra energy to do things with gems.
Alright, Azazel, go ahead and talk about this.
Alright, Azazel is one of my favorite angels of the fallen angels of the new set. So it's 4 mana, 2 black and 2 for a 9/10 flyer. She costs 2 less as long as they have 1 or less card in their hand. So awesome. And then when she comes into play, you can either look at the top 2 of your deck and put 1 in your hand and 1 in the graveyard. Or you can target 2 Resonators your opponent's controls and they choose 1 and sacrifice it.
So that's why you get 2 options there, because just in case they don't have 2 creatures, you can't do that. So you just, okay, go search whatever you need.
Yeah. She's so fantastic in everything she can do because she does so much for you. Because if like you were saying, if they don't have 2 dudes, you're like, cool, look at the top cards. It gives you card draw, or it gives you control.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah, very, very nice. Also, just talk about controls. Belial, the evil from the scriptures. 12/12, costs 6, 3 darkness, 3, but that's okay because it's flying, fallen angel. If your life is 10 or less, you may pay 3 less to play this card. So 3 darkness, that's cool. Enters the battlefield, destroy all non-fallen angels, fallen angel resonators. So pretty much Azazel and Belial work with each other, but still, that's just you need a board wipe. And whenever a resonator is put in the graveyard from the field, this card deals 1 damage to each of your opponent.
Yeah.
So that's yours and their creature. So any resonator goes to the field, done. Take damage.
Yeah. So if 5 dudes die, they take 5.
Yeah.
And so what if you're gonna lose all your dudes? Because a lot of this deck's about reanimating your dudes. And the amount of value you get from judgmenting a Brunhild into a Belial is ridiculous. Because then you get 24 flying power in play, and they get to lose all their dudes.
Just for 4 mana.
Yeah.
For 4 will.
I will take that all day long.
Yeah.
that is it as far as the creatures goes, or resonators in the deck. That Belial's just a great,
Just
top end guy.
oh yeah, especially when you can ramp up to him.
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah. All right. So like he was saying, Flourishing Hope is in the deck.
Yep.
One of our favorite cards. Definitely probably one of mine.
Oh yeah.
And it's 1 white quick cast. Target dude gets can't be destroyed, or
Eternal.
it's pretty much eternal.
Yeah.
They named it eternal now, so it's just 1 mana. Dude gains eternal.
Done.
And then it inverts into Burgeoning Despair, which is a black and 2 quick cast. Target opponent banishes 2 resonators.
Just that good. Just yeah.
The card is amazing in everything it can do because it. So if you're playing against discard and they try to discard it, you're just like, cool, make this dude indestructible, or give this dude eternal, invert it, so that way they can't get that card again.
Yeah, exactly. It just rests there until they have to be like, okay, I'll play 2 dudes to get it killed, pretty much.
Yeah, I shut down a dude I was playing Lucifer earlier because he saw it there and he couldn't play the 2 John Darks to kill my Brunhild because I was just like, swing 12.
Yeah.
And he couldn't stop it because he knew I would just be like, kill your dudes.
Yeah, because with John Dark, player has to banish, therefore they have to choose.
Yeah.
And it gets around Eternal.
Also with banishing, I have a life-severing blade in the deck. I want more of them. This card is totally insane from the new set, so if you find them, get them.
Yeah.
It's 1 black and 2 quick cast. If a resonator you control was put into a graveyard from the field, this turn you may pay 2 less to play this card. Destroy target resonator.
Seems good.
Card is insane because it's just like, oh, I block with my little dude, kill that dude.
Yeah.
Thanks. Or just swing in, and when they block that dude and kill it, you kill one of the other blockers and you get to swing in for mad damage.
Yeah.
Does so much for you. It's ridiculous. Next card is one of me and Cardinal's favorite cards of the new set, Country of the Sun Minerva. So a white and 1. That's an addition. Resonators you control gain eternal during your turn.
That's so much value. Like, we played it, of course, in the pre-release, and to be just swing freely, just be like, okay, I'll kill that dude. I'll swing at you. You can block. I don't care. Like,
yeah,
done.
This card is insane because it makes them answer on their turn.
Yeah.
Whereas they can normally block and kill your dudes, but they won't be able to on your turn.
Especially when they have to kill your dudes on your turn, and you already have 3 Flourishing Hope plus a rune that you can do at any time. To be like, no, don't kill that dude. Now you just wasted a turn.
Yeah, and Country of the Sun Minerva just makes quick cast cards only chant cards, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it makes quick cast kill spells on your turn just be normal spells.
Yeah.
Because they can't easily just kill your dudes. You're just like, cool, my dudes are eternal. Thanks. Don't. Just stay home.
Basically take their advantage away.
Yeah.
Where they have to use their will, like, in a horrible way, pretty much.
Yeah. One of the other favorite cards of the set that I really, really enjoy with Brunhild that's amazing is Spear of the Valkyries. It is a white and 1 for a chant rune, so it can be used as a divinity card. I chose not to because I didn't want it to cost more, but that's one of its things. You may pay 2 more to play this card from a rune area, so essentially, if it's in a rune area, it can cost 4. This card deals damage equal to the highest attack among J resonators you control to target J/resonator. If you control a Valkyrie, you gain that much life. So I will always control a Valkyrie, because Brunhild is a Valkyrie, so I'm always going to gain life regardless. But however much life it is going to change.
Yeah.
So, and what makes this card so good is it can hit a J. You can use it to hit a J, and it's totally silly. It'll always take your highest power, so in this deck, if I get a Brunhild or Belial, it's 12.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be 10.
Which is good enough.
And I'm totally fine with 10.
Because most, like, life of J-Rollers are 10,
yeah.
pretty much.
The bigger dudes are like 10 that you want to kill, and it does so much for you. And it's a quick cast. You're just like 2 mana kill that.
Yeah,
it's too good. And the final card of the main deck is Miscalculation. It's 1 white quick cast, destroy target attacking resonator.
Just good.
Card is just too good still. Like it's too strong.
It really is just for 1 white.
Yeah, 1 white. Don't come at me. Just kill that dude. I mean, yes, against a Ray, it's kind of a difficult card to deal with, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Card is fantastic. It saves you from a lot of things really, really easily. Because you're just like, no, kill that dude. Thanks.
Yeah, especially if you're immediately going against aggro, you're like, okay, well, we can stop this really quick.
Yeah. So the stones, they're pretty easy. I got 3 of the Darkness Magic Stone, 3 of the Light Magic Stone, and then 4 of the Magic Stone of Hope, which whenever you do a Judgment of a Ruler, it inverts into Magic Stone of Darkness. So essentially it turns into a dual stone whenever you Judgment Brunhild. Don't count on it as a black source, because it's not going to be one really until you Judgment. And with this deck, I don't really play my black heavy cards until I Judgment, so it's really not a big deal. But just know that you can't exactly count on that stone to do a lot for you.
Yeah.
It will once it's flipped, but until that point, it's just a white stone.
Especially since she doesn't have imperishable, so you want to choose your time wisely when you want to do Judgment.
Yeah, the invert cards are catch-22 really, because you're gonna get there, but you're gonna miss out on some of them.
Yeah,
it is what it is, but I enjoy having the ability to get a dual stone in a format that doesn't have dual stones really. We'll still see how that all plays out. I still got a lot of work to do on this deck. It's just my first iteration of a silly little Brunhild deck, and I wanted to play with gems and use all the silliness that they can do. But that's it as far as I have right now. I don't really have a sideboard for it, but I know I would put in like Panda as a ruler if I needed to. I would put in probably a Shinshin and Ray Ray since I played it a little more, because I have enough white gems to be like, sack this, go get another Shinshin and Ray Ray, to just be like power, 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 power. Because I mean, that combo in and of itself is pretty silly. I would run the Emperor, the 2 mana, whenever you have a J ruler, it plays for free and you gain barrier. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Not sure.
But I haven't fixed the sideboard yet as to what I want it to be. It would have some more kill spells, it'd have some more save spells.
At least one more Flourishing Hope to make it a playset.
I don't know. I probably would.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I would actually probably have another Jet in the sideboard, just because then I know they're going to target him down pretty hard once I see what I'm doing. And it'll have 2 more Mephistopheles for sure to board them in against the heavy aggro decks.
Oh yeah.
But overall, I really enjoy the deck. I enjoy the way the set's going to pan out, because it's going to bring a lot to the format. It's going to bring a lot to Force of Will. So be on the lookout. We're going to be doing a lot more of the Valhalla rulers as of late. So just be ready, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. The deck list will be down below. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Goodbye.
Alright guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the bell that gets you notifications on all of our content. Also, if you need the latest deck tech, it's going to be to the right. And if you need the latest gameplay videos, it's going to be down below.